Where's the pen? You said there's a pen on the floor. We're way over here. You're in the back of the class sniffing glue, looking for pens on the floor. Buddy, we're here to play WARNO. Alright? So just sit back and enjoy. So we got an airport game right now. It is Holly, Big Girth, yours truly, Sabbath, and Beats. Playing up against Choikov, Fizzy, Beat, and Voxstock, and Gratis. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let's just get into it. Big Girth at your disposal. We're gonna be going to the left side here. We are playing as Burning Command. Definitely one of my favorites battle groups because they're just different. You get like really interesting units, like the PSSE. I don't know how you pronounce it. P55E, PS5E, P5SE. I don't even know. But these guys are amazing. 6-man squads with MP5 SDs, AT4s, and satchel charges. They got everything you can imagine. The only thing they're missing is manpads, basically. Now, combined with the SEK, which are the DMR squads, or sniper squads, sharpshooter squads, whatever you want to call it, you have really good anti-infantry capabilities. The only thing, again, that you're missing is manpads, and then you can get Mistrals. You can get Mistrals, and then PVEDs. And what we're also getting is a combination of CEVs and AMX-30Bs. Now these guys together, you basically have a big old tank gun, autocannon, machine gun, and the biggest nope gun against infantry that you can imagine, together with a 50 cal and an M240. That is nuts. And it actually has more armor than the AMX-30. So these two together, they will do some damage. They will stun an infantry immediately. Maybe they get one RPG off, but they won't get a second off, basically. So that is the trick. So Holly is going over here. He's gonna support me a little bit and help out in the middle. We had Beats do an airborne attack here with Rangers and Dragon teams. Rangers, Dragon, and regular Rangers. So they have the Law and the Dragon too. He started with Blackhawks in the beginning. And also over here, so he's going for the Doritos building that we call it. Basically the ATC tower. Air Traffic Control, ATC, Air Traffic Control Tower, ATC Tower, there you go. With Rangers, and he's keeping the Blackhawks for M240 support, and that kind of looks, that looks like a screenshot right there. Look at that. That just happened. That just happened live. Now he's up against Vostok, and on the right side we have Sabbath against Choikov on the Discord, and speaking of Discord, you can join the Discord by the link outs in the description. Okay. Now on the left, we're kind of grouping our units up. So we have the PSS squads together with SEKs, kind of staying together. We have Mistrals unloading left and right, and we're just kind of chilling. Now if you go into neutral mode, the enemy is not sitting idle. Okay. We have Sapries, Monostrelakis moving forward. That came in BTRs, and we have T-62s in the back. Recon Heli was kind of just chilling over here, not really being able to spot much. Always kind of have them above tree lines, not in the middle, because then they'll just land there. So we're gonna go back to my point of view, because it kind of just makes it easier to kind of narrate what's happening. So we got Fizzy and Vostok attacking on top of the airstrip here. Bradleys are giving nice fire support. No Metis teams here, so these Bradleys can just go crazy. And doesn't matter if it's National Guard Bradleys or, you know, fully trained Bradleys, they're gonna hurt. MW1 coming in, ooh, with the bomblets, absolutely shredding that infantry. But usually that's what happens, they do get shot down. Because they fly really low, and pretty much any AA imaginable on the map will be in range to. Now first engagements, PSSE easily handles the BTR. Over here the SEK cannot deal with BTRs. And it's 2 SEKs, so I'm moving the PSSE squads over. But one thing they can do is deal with infantry. They're tearing that Monostrelaki apart. Over here, this Monostrelaki is up against a PSSE and an SEK, so he's not really going to be a problem there. Immediately stunned by the PSSE alone. Go, that infantry's fallen back. They're just not having a good time. This is just a really specialized, highly specialized battle group to play with. It's quite fun. quite fun. I do like it. There goes the Modus Reliquary. So let's quickly yonder back to the middle. We got fire team, National Guard fire teams with the dragon. We're in range, but the opponent is fallen back, as you can see. So not gonna be able to use that ATGM anytime soon. Nothing has captured over here, so they're kind of giving beats free reign to capture this zone. Yeah, they just haven't really moved in a command, which is really interesting. But now Vostok has marked it, so there you go. He's marking for this command to go over there. Hopefully they communicate a bit better next time. Now on the left, Sapri is getting some good hits on the PSSE, so we fall back with that. No one to fall back, guys. Then the AMX-30 can deal with it, because it has no anti-tank weapons. There you go. That can deal with that quite easily. Over here, PSSE getting overrun for a split second, but we got the CEV here aiming the big ol' FU bomb before it actually gets the chance to fire that. The 50 cal already takes care of it. Now over there, that is 2 Sapris, and what do you do when you see Sapris? You move in your vehicles, guys. No anti-tank on these bad boys. Get those vehicles in their face. That's what you do. You just move them in. Look at that. CV's about to open up. Is it even gonna get a chance to fire at him? Because the 50 is doing a ton of damage. Nope. I don't think it's gonna fire it. Oh, it did. Well, last shot, basically. So then we see Modus Reliquaries, and that basically means, okay, probably don't want to push that with tanks. So we're gonna just fall back a little bit. Now here the commander, he was holding quite well, but unfortunately just not being able to deal with RPO squads. We're gonna try to save him and send it a CEV. Over here the PSSE SEK command or combination is dealing with that Modus Reliquary easily. And at this point we have mortars. Mortars can be useful for many reasons. When fallen back, it's great because you can actually already in front of your units on your retreat, and that can do a ton of damage. Just like I'm doing. So this is a defensive artillery strike or artillery mission. I'm falling back. I fire not where the enemy was when I last saw them, but where they will probably end up. And here we have a perfect fire mission, just like that. Waiting exactly on top of the enemy. Not really dealing any damage. Well, 1 HP there. But that's just RNG. But in general, that was a successful RD. Doing a bit of, you know, a little bit of panic there. We got another one. And at this point, Vostok leaves the game. Probably didn't really like the lack of communication on his team. Here we go, CV just blasted those Sapris. That was actually nuts. It was a good example of what kind of damage they can do. But yeah, mortars. Use them. Use them or lose them. AMX-30 CV combo. Let's see how they do against the infantry here. We basically hoped that the artillery would have done enough damage that these units wouldn't be a problem. There you go, Modus Reliquary didn't even get the RPG off. Got insta-stunned. 50 cal is gonna keep doing damage. Yep, there you go. He actually missed an RPG because of the panic. Sapri just got literally melted. And now we have an M1 IP joining the fray as well. So we have a French tank. Is that an American one? Yeah. 1 French and 2 American tanks. We can also get British tanks. We can get the Chieftains. There it is. So it's just a mixture of really fun units from 3 different nations. I believe, is there any German units? I'm actually not sure. I don't really remember it that well. Oh yeah, Fallschirmjäger. Oh no, that's Holly. I was gonna say that would be kind of OP. Imagine having Fallschirmjägers in this deck. My god. You do have a lot of French units. Okay, we're gonna go back to my point of view. Let's see what we got here. Middle is doing really, really well. We got Vostok unfortunately did leave the game, but he got attacked really aggressively early on and lost a lot of good units. And they just didn't really play for the conquest points. I am really not sure. I don't know what happened on the right side. A lot of units from Choikov being invested on this flank. Not quite sure what kind of battles have been raging on this side, but usually not really worth pushing on this end. Mainly just defending it and helping out in the middle is the best course of action there. On the left, I am getting ready for a push. We have our mortars that are about to get a mission here to smoke the area and then push in. We're moving our command unit together with PSSE and tanks forward just to spot the enemy. And then we have our chieftains blasting away. Good hit on a TADBV there, 3 HP damage. Try to do a seed run on the Osa, but he micros him really well. And there we get a side shot. There goes that guy. We hit him right there, smack in the middle. That was beautiful. There you go, so Modestrelki can get a shot off, do some damage, but it's not going to be able to destroy you. But if you have a CV next to it, well, really don't even need to, but you get the idea. It will basically only be able to hit you once. Man, that seaplane has been trying all game to destroy something. It only got to fire that missile in the beginning, but that was about it. Nothing else has happened there. But it did survive. It did survive. Here we go, MiG-23 coming in. Mistral getting a beautiful hit and taking that out. We do lack a bit of AA. We do have a PVAD here. Another PVAD there. Mistral, PVAD. Mistral. So we have 5 AA pieces total. So, and this is a really nice spread. If they bomb this position, they will fly over other AA pieces on the way out, and it's almost like a guaranteed hit on one of them. But here we go, smoke mission is a go. We're just blanketing the flanks here so that we can move up here, get into these buildings while keeping line of sight, so that we can give fire support. That is the whole purpose of flanking, or smoking the flanks of your target. Really good tip, really good tip. So that way you don't neutralize both the enemy's line of sight and your line of sight. But you do limit the amount of targets that you can potentially face. So really good counter arty by the opponents here. Mortars are getting badly damaged, but luckily we do survive all these. I got really lucky there. Over here, T-62 is being a little bit of a problem. We do have some tanks on the flank that got some good hits on the Modestrelki, Rasvetka, and the Sapri there. Plane coming in on the left. Got a big old laser guided bomber coming in for my engineer Grenadiers. Those guys are not having a good time. Grenadiers did survive though. I'm actually surprised. I am actually surprised. Now T-62s, you don't want to underestimate these guys. They have the Bastion ATGM, 12 front armor, 17 AP for 140 points. Basically, much better than my French tank. So that's 12, 9, 17 versus 9, 4, 15. For only 140 points. That is a really good tank. It does not obviously have autocannons, but just purely tank on tank action, that would win any time from AMX-30. The 80BV moving a little bit too close to the sun here. Almost getting side shot by the M1 IP. Ooh, it got side shot right there. So if we hit him again, nope. There's also 80 gems from my M901, and that did it. That's a TOW 2. Hitting you in the flank. Basically, that's game over for you. Plane just got out. We're basically just trying to get to the flank here so that we can push further and take care of any potential targets on that side. Tank support is doing really well. We're playing it kind of safe with our fire support here, mainly because we also only have 10 seconds left. We're trying not to go too crazy. But yeah, Berlin Command. It's a beautiful combo of British, American and French units. I really would recommend anyone to try it. Is it a noob-friendly battle group? Definitely not. It takes quite a bit of knowledge of units. And definitely, you know, maybe microing is even more important in this battle group because you're kind of limited with the amount of units you have. Speaking of battle groups, if you want to check out my battle groups on the Discord, there's a Google Docs in the channel Saucy's Decks, and you can just check them all out. They might not all be updated, but they should offer you a good foundation. But that said, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.